I'll tell you exactly some specific things, like how extreme I went. I was so afraid. So I remember sitting there one night and going, I need to get rid of this mindset. I need to change my consciousness. I need to do something because I need to make this move. And I can't sit here every day just knowing that there's this big thing in front of me that I just need to move forward on. But I couldn't do it. I was so afraid. So this one night, I remember sitting there. I watched this movie the night before that motivated me, but that was not quite enough. It was almost there, but not quite enough. I needed something even stronger. So I took some LSD and sat there, and all this energy came up. And then I was trying to unplug my mind, which I would practice on that's all I did. Practice how to change consciousness before. And to clear mind. And I'll do all the moves that I knew. Like, when you do breath work and you feel kind of clear. So imagine things like that, but over and over and over until your mind is really empty. And then I would constantly imagine myself as like this person that's like not me, but somebody else that would go and do these things. And I'm sitting there, and I remember I'm shifting in different consciousness, and like some are like okay, and some are a little more dark, and just to try to generate this energy. And then I'm sitting there and I'm meditating, and I felt like I just pushed myself over the edge, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking this really intense energy, and I'm sitting there, I'm meditating, and then I opened my eyes, and there was a knowingness of doing something. Like I remember I got up, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I just walked over, I grabbed a pair of scissors, and I looked at my hair in the mirror, and I cut my hair. And I had very long hair, even longer than now. And I cut this big chunk. And then I walked over to my fire, which I started about 30 minutes before, and I threw it in the fire. And I just sat there and I just watched the fire burn my hair. And I didn't have any plans on what to do next. It was just this, like a very instinctual, back then it felt instinctual. Now I understand. This was level 2 thoughts. This was knowingness without conscious thinking. This is just knowing what to do at this very moment, and then knowing what to do at this very moment. And that's it, with no plans. There's just a intention. Intention, get clear, change the energy, whatever it takes to feel the strength to move forward. Whatever it takes. So I'm sitting there watching my hair burn. And then I got up, and then my next moment was I need to cleanse myself. So I went in and took a shower. I took a shower, then afterwards I looked, and there was this robe that was hanging on the wall that I put it up earlier that morning. I don't put up a robe in the middle just randomly. But somehow in the morning, I felt that was what I needed to do. And then I'm standing there, I look at the robe, and I grab it, and I wear it. And then I stand there, and then I start to pace around in the house, just walking. Just walking around a circle, clearing my mind, just being okay with that weird, uncomfortable feeling, but just feeling it. And afterwards, I just sat in meditation, and I just envisioned myself that this is it. I'm gonna travel, I'm getting rid of this, I'm walking away from all of this. Because it was really tough, I was really attached to that home in Austin. Next day, I called up my friends. Some of them wanted to come. I said, I'm gonna sell the house, can you help me? So people came by, we started fixing the house. 3.5 months later, we put the house on the market. And it sold in like a month. And after that, I was free. But I wasn't out of Austin, but I was free. I got into a van, and then I was traveling around. That was my next move. But it took me that much just to get rid of the house because I was so afraid and attached. Now, if you actually see what I did, it sounds like crazy because you'll see me. It looks I'm not even there when you're seeing me, and I'm by myself here. But that was what I felt it took. So it doesn't matter what it takes for you to get into the right mindset or to have the strength to do what is needed. When you know that something is right, throw away the rule books, whatever it takes. I don't care if you need to go punch a wall or hit your head on the wall or cold shower or yell, whatever it takes. It doesn't matter.